Hey, it's Hannah, and today's video is going to be how I prepare for the new semester. I have a list on my phone here of just a couple things that I do, that I need to do, that I like to do before the new semester begins. There is only a couple days before the new semester starts, so we gotta get started on this list. The first and big thing I like to do, or I feel is essential to do before the new semester, is to clean your space. Make sure you're starting the new semester off while you're not as stressed in a clean, kept, organized environment. I know that probably by week 3, my apartment will be a complete disaster because of how busy my schedule will be. So while you have the time now, just pick up your space. Like today, I made sure that my bed was clean, or my bed was made. Everything is put away in my room. I cleaned up my apartment a little bit. I'll probably do a deeper clean right before the semester starts. But yeah, I think a clean space, if you can, like rearrange some furniture. My bedroom furniture unfortunately has to be the way that it is, but I do have a new desk set up, so I feel like that's my redecorating aspect of my clean space. I did just make a video for my desk tour that I'll link up in the cards if you want to watch that and see how I organize all of my art stuff. But yeah, so definitely a clean, fresh space is important. Clean space, clean mind type of energy. Making sure all of the chores are done so you don't have anything to worry about during the first week of classes. So yeah, that is the first thing on the list. The second thing on the list is to get organized. Get organized. Organize your computer. That's mainly what I mean, because now your physical space is organized, but a lot of school is going to be on your computer, and you're going to have to keep that nice and neat. Files everywhere is going to make things so much harder for you. So I like to go through and delete everything that's not necessary for the semester off of my computer, whether it's move it to a hard drive or flash drive, or just straight up move it to trash. So what I like to do especially is get rid of last semester's folders from my classes with all of those documents in it and move it to my school flash drive. And then I have another folder for this semester with all of my classes inside, as I'll show right now. I just create a folder for every class that I have so that any files I have will just go directly into those folders, and then I'll have access to them at all times on my computer instead of worrying which flash drive is this on. Did I put this on my hard drive? Did I put where did I put this? It's all going to be in one space right there, and I think that has helped me a lot because I didn't do that in the beginning, and I just had papers from every class everywhere, and I didn't name my files well either, so I had no idea. It took me forever to find what I was looking for, but now it's super easy. But yeah, so number 2 is to get your computer organized, iPad organized, however you take your notes or anything. Just put stuff where you can find it. easily. Yeah. The third thing on my list to prepare is to add your class schedule to your planner or your Google Calendar. I use Google Calendar for everything, whether it's appointments, when bills are due, events that I'm doing, my daily schedule. I use it for everything. It is extremely, extremely full of stuff. So I like to have my schedules laid out. So my work schedule, my campus work schedule, my class schedule, I like to have all of that in one place so that I can see it in conjunction with everything else that's going on outside of school. So I have all of that there. I also have my class schedule and all of my class information written in my bullet journal because my bullet journal acts as my planner. So that's the next thing, is to put your schedule in your planner. I like having the separate sheet for that just because your schedule is going to be the same every week, so you don't have to put it on the calendar every single month. But for my Google Calendar, I like to have it there just because I go by a week thing on that. I also like to assign my classes a color. So in Google Calendar, so I'm only taking 4 classes this semester, so I have 4 different colors to choose from for my classes. So the colors I have for this semester is yellow, like these are all like pale colors, pale yellow, orange, blue, and pink. Those are the colors I'm using for my classes this semester, so that's exactly how it looks in my Google Calendar. But I've also started to use Notion, so I have all of my classes in there, which I'll show now. So I have all of my classes here, and they're the different colors, and inside of here is just all of my class information, but it also makes it easy because I can put all of my assignments, due dates within this, and that kind of leads me to the next thing. So the next thing on my list is to go through the syllabi and mark due dates for any assignments on calendars. So that's what I'll be doing through Notion this semester. I usually do it on a paper calendar that's specifically for due dates so that it's not overwhelming my Google Calendar, which I can show you how I'm going to do it on Notion. Now I can do a more full in-depth video of Notion and how I use it for school eventually, once I get more of the hang of it, once school's actually started. And the worst thing that I think for me is that my school and my professors don't give the syllabi ahead of time. So I can't do this step until the first day of classes, which to me feels very overwhelming. But for the first time, actually one of my professors, she emailed us the syllabi. So that is exactly what I am doing right now. I'm going to go through that and mark all of my due dates on my calendar. And then the last thing I want to talk about, the last thing I do is to set some goals for yourself. They don't have to be crazy goals. They don't have to be super hard. They don't have to make you so overwhelmed. It doesn't have to be that. Small goals are still goals, okay? So I think a couple of my goals for this semester are going to be do a lot of research for projects. Go all in on your projects. Make those projects my main goal, my main focus. Because up until now, I've kind of put my design classes on the back burner because I felt like I needed to get all of these really good grades in all of my other classes, which grades aren't that important, and I've learned that, but it still was ingrained in me to do really well in all of these other classes, and in order to do that, my design work was put on the back burner. And that is not happening this semester. I want my projects to be my main priority, and that's what they're gonna be. But in addition to that, I still want to get on the dean's list, so I want to maintain my GPA. But I don't care what my grades are, if that makes sense. I'm not going to beat myself up if I miss a grade or if I do poorly on one assignment, or however that works. Like, that's just not how it's gonna be. That's not how the semester is gonna be. And that's okay. I'm really excited to put all of my focus into my design work, but also I just want to better my time management. That's my other goal for this semester, is definitely better time management. So my goal is to definitely prioritize school, prioritize my design work, and stay on the dean's list. So yeah, that is pretty much everything that I'm doing to prepare for the semester. Solely focused on that. But yeah, there's so much that you can do. I just like to get myself organized and prepared before the semester begins. And that's exactly what today's video is going to be. I can also make another in-depth video on how I stay organized during this semester, because it's like a whole process. Yeah, so that is everything that I'm doing to fully get organized for the semester. There is a ton more that needs to be done and ready, because I'm not ready for school to start. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe for more. And yeah, thanks for watching.